Welcome back. I hope you got a piece of paper and a pencil. Now, what I would like you to do is to make 2 dots anywhere you like on the piece of paper. Then connect the 2 dots with a line. So how did you do? That was easy, wasn't it? If you drew a straight line from one dot to the other, then you can draw. For that is all that drawing is, making a mark on a piece of paper. Now, if you did something a bit more wiggly, or if you wrote something, or you made a picture out of your line, then you are probably a little bit creative too. Now, all great artists sign their works of art, so find a piece of space on your paper and sign your name. I imagine you found that pretty easy too, but signing your name is still drawing. Now that is all that drawing is. It's making marks. Forget about the art. I'll repeat it again just to make sure you really understand. Drawing is when you draw an implement over a piece of paper, leaving a mark behind. Drawing is making marks. Now, writing is just a really clever form of drawing. If you had spent as much time in kindergarten learning to draw shapes as you did learning to form your letter shapes, you would be a great drawer by now. If you had spent as much time learning to draw as you did learning to put words together and sentences together, you would be a great artist by now. Luckily, all that learning to write has already given you the fine motor skills that will enable you to learn to draw. And just like learning to write, you need to learn the vocabulary of drawing. Just as writing has an alphabet that makes up words, that make up sentences, that make up paragraphs, that make up books, drawing has its own alphabet of simple shapes that go together to make up visual representations of the world around us. Now look at this drawing of the word box. It is made from 3 different shapes, 3 lines, 2 semicircles and a circle. Now look at a drawing of a box. It is made from 9 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And also 3 different shades of grey. The word box and a drawing of a box mean exactly the same thing, and they are both drawn with marks that are drawn on the page. Some things are better for drawing with than others. Pencils are good. They are made to be easy to draw with. And paper is good too, as it is made to be drawn on. But you can draw on any surface you can imagine. A dry white pen on a whiteboard, chalk on wood, a stick in the sand, ketchup on a plate, or a pin on a banana skin. It's all drawing, and the more you draw, the better you get. It's as simple as that. You might like to get a sketchbook or a pad so you can keep all your drawing practice together in one place. A sketchbook is a great idea because you can see how much your drawing has improved from page 1 to the end of the book. So for your first homework, and isn't that a dreadful world, I'll make it easy for you. Go and find yourself some paper and a pencil. It doesn't have to be expensive paper. You can use cheap paper, you can use both sides of the paper, you can use waste paper and use the back of it. But you really shouldn't worry about that. Drawing is probably the cheapest pastime to get started with, and the most rewarding too. It gives you fine motor skills, a greater understanding of how the world you live in works, and a direct doorway to your amazing imagination. Better than that, you will amaze your friends and family. You don't have to be very good to attract the admiration of those who say they can't draw. They can draw. They just haven't done this course yet. In the next video, I'll tell you all about pencils, I'll tell you how they work, and I'll give you a few exercises to get you started. So, I'll see you there. Well, click for part 1 if you missed that and haven't seen it already. These are the first 2 videos in a 20 video course on my Patreon page. I'm building a kind of art school on there, so come and join me. Click there for more information. And in the meantime, keep drawing. Practice, and I'll see you next time. You take care now. Bye-bye.